Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be opening a booster box of Sword and Shield Evolving Skies. I purchased this last week on eBay for $1,260 after tax and shipping. The current date is March 18th, 2025, just for reference. Now, that all being said, this is a terrible idea. I should not open this. There is no chance we're going to pull anything worth that amount of money. But for the sake of science, and because I haven't opened any Pokemon packs since 2001, figured we'll start kind of middle of the road here. I know this isn't the most expensive set out there. It is getting a little more expensive, obviously, but I'm also kind of a freak with data. I really like to know. I know that everybody says you can't really weigh modern packs. I just want to find out for myself. So this is a brand new, brand new scale here, and I just hit tear. We're gonna, make sure that make sure that this little 50-gram piece is exactly 50 grams, which it is. I don't know if you can see that. Yep, there she is. So just for the sake of my own sanity and data that I like to freakishly keep, I'm going to weigh every pack and see what we get. So let's go right into this. There goes $1,200. Now, again, I'm not a pro. I don't do this every day, so I don't really know the tricks. I don't even know how to fold this open. But, oh, there we go. Nice. Looks just like you would have purchased it off the shelves. So we'll start left side here. We'll jump right into the first one. I'm gonna weigh it. It is 22.26, 0.25 grams. Again, more modern packs like this. If you were into the vintage packs, I don't think that, sorry, if you were into the vintage packs, you actually would want to weigh them to see what you would be getting before you opened them, if you were paying for the packs. And we got a Hypno. Oh, wait a second. I don't even know how these packs work. Where is my rare? There it is. A Wishy-Washy. So, not a good start. We'll save these. I think people save those. I'm going to be editing out a lot of the nonsense that I say here. Hopefully I know how to edit. Talonflame. Okay. So yeah, the hit rates in Evolving Skies, from what I have read, are abysmal. You have like a 1 in 90 to 100 chance of pulling, anything really worthwhile for what you pay. And oh, we got a Sukine. Let's see how she looks here. It's actually not terrible. We'll sleeve that. Set it to the side, even though it's not a special illustration rare or anything like that. It is a very pretty card, and I like it, and I don't know what it's worth yet. I will put that into the information for the video here. Put those here. Anything else of interest here? Again, I don't really know these packs. I haven't opened Pokemon packs since 2001, and a lot of these things I just don't have a firm grasp on. What their value is, what the rarity is in terms of, maybe it's a rare card, but is it really something that everybody wants to see? I don't have the attachment to these cards that a lot of people do, but, my son is getting into that age. He kind of found my Pokemon cards recently and has been playing with them, and, so We'll give him the opportunity to play with these. See what he thinks. A Victini. I don't know. Again, these both are rare. So again, because I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just going to sleeve all the rares. Just in case. Because if I get a good one and don't know it and scratch it, I'm going to be, I'm going to be an idiot. I am an idiot. That's the reality here. This nice little Victini. I have a feeling that these are not exactly high value cards. Ding on the bottom corner there too. Hopefully I didn't just do that, but yeah, just in case, because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not knowledgeable. I watched a lot of videos recently. Probably the past like 3 weeks. My whole algorithm on YouTube has changed entirely because Pokemon seems to be really, running into high gear here with the 30th year anniversary. Come on, coming up. And man, I was thinking I could just go to like Target or Walmart and buy some Pokemon cards. Nope. Man, was I wrong. I mean, horribly wrong. I went into like 10 big box stores that they for sure carry Pokemon cards, and every time I went in, I mean, it was like, oh my gosh, I haven't been weighing packs. Dude, oh my gosh, man. Well, so much for my data-driven mind. I'm all nervous. First video jitters, I guess. But in any case, yeah. All I wanted to do was buy my kid like a pack of Prismatic, which looks like to be the new set that's out. Pumpkaboo, huh? Cool. Classic non-hollow. I'm not going to sleeve the non-hollows, just because I am 100% sure that non-hollows are not actually worth very much. I'll let my kid play with these. He'll have a good time. I'm not going to save these. I'm not going to try to sell the rest of these. I'm actually probably not going to sell even the ones that I do open here. I just think that, if my kid, if for some reason I get something valuable out of this, it's not for me. It's for my kid. I'm not a really big Pokemon person. I definitely was when I was younger, but adulthood has stricken me, however you want to say it. And oops. I definitely don't see the appeal, obviously, that I did when I was a child, but I mean the art is super cool. I will say that. It's come a long way from the very basic stuff, in base set that I really enjoyed when I was a kid. This is a lot more intricate, detailed, thought out. I will say there's a little more flamboyance, not in a bad way necessarily, to the cards. Again, I'm just used to the more simplistic approach that was taken back in the late 90s, early 2000s. And I think I like, if I was going to collect anything for myself, it's probably going to be the old vintage stuff like that. So, got a Talonflame. Again, this is the second Talonflame I've pulled, so I'm assuming that this is not exactly a high value one. Stoutland, yeah, probably not what we're looking for. I will sleeve that anyways, just in case. You know what I'm probably going to do? Probably going to voice over a lot of this and just fast forward through a lot of it. My goodness, I feel like I've said some really silly things. And well, look at that. Right to it. I don't know if I did that on purpose or on accident, but Appletoon, Regidrago? I don't know. Not like, neither of these are ultra rares or anything special, but again, we're going to sleeve them anyways because I really just don't know what I'm doing. I'm just I'm looking forward to my kid playing with this stuff. I'm hoping that you guys get some enjoyment out of it. I will say, yeah, again, like, this is cool art. I don't love the really, really new stuff, like Prismatics. I don't know. I saw the booster packs, and I don't love the art. I don't know. It's just not for me, but I'm old. I'm in my mid-30s, and You know, the stuff is definitely not marketed to me. First, Reggie Drago. Yeah, okay, so he's definitely not hard to come by, is he? If I've pulled 2 in a row. Not a good sign for me, but that's okay. Again, I knew that going into this. You know, really, I think what we're looking for are like the Umbreon, the Rayquaza, any of the Eevee evolutions for the most part, and, you know, any kind of rainbow. But, you know, again, the hit rates, I've only got 36 packs here. Oh, we got something. We have a VMAX Sylveon. Okay, all right, that's cool. That's cool. It's got a ding here. Yeah, this is not going to be a 10 by any means, but super cool, pretty looking card. Yeah, it's got this this bottom corner is messed up. Actually, the whole outer edge. This is going to be like a 7. Jeez, out of the pack. Centering's okay on the back. But yeah, oof. This is going nowhere with PSA. Yeah, that corner especially. Super pretty though. Again, not really in this for reselling these, more for getting them graded if they're worth it and saving them for my kid. And he's gonna love it. I mean, again, you know, he got into some of my old Pokemon cards recently, and he's just been playing with them like a maniac. Got a Sun and Moon Trainer badge. Moon and Sun, can't read. Yeah, you know, I mean, when I was into Pokemon, we didn't have the reverse hollows. You know, we didn't have the these guys. Obviously, because that wasn't a thing. The internet was basically brand new. So that's the VMAX that we got. We probably won't pull anything spectacular out of this. You know, statistically speaking, I think that might be the nicest card that we pull. Cutie-Fly. But, oh, Smeargle. Smeargle? Yeah, because he's smearing everything as he goes, huh? He was in Neo Genesis, I believe, which I was still playing as a kid. I liked Neo Genesis, actually. I think that was one of my... I didn't like Team Rocket. I didn't like the art. I didn't like the dark Pokemon. I don't know why. It was something about, like getting a dark Charizard out of those packs as a kid. I don't know. It made me feel dirty. It was like, yeah, hey, I never got to pull a base set Charizard, and now I'm getting this dark one that kind of everybody gets. And, I don't know. It was like... It was cool, but it was still almost disappointing. And I'm not really sure why, but... A Raichu, I don't think that this is necessarily a big hit, but it is a cool looking card. Let me just make sure I don't have anything else. Nothing else going on. Okay. That's okay. Yeah, again, I really don't know what I'm even doing here in terms of what I'm looking for, but I do know what a good card looks like. And this one, yeah, that corner is a little messy. I don't know if it'll focus. It's just not perfect right here. There's a little bit of like a tilt in. But this is, man, I mean, I do love the hollows. It's so pretty, those colors. I will say that. And how's our, yeah, it's a little, oh, yep, ding. The corners, yeah. So I doubt I'll be pulling anything out of here that's going to be a PSA 10. Seems like everything that I've taken out of here has been, has little imperfections, and that's okay. Again, we're not here trying to make $1 million. Not trying to find the $5,000 Umbreon. I mean, if we find it, that's awesome. But you know, I'm trying really hard not to look at this, you know, from the gambling standpoint that it really is looked at by so many. Oh, a Glaceon V. Very cool. Again, not the most valuable of cards, but she's in okay shape. Maybe a 9. Yeah, these top edges are... These outer edges, these cuts are just like they had a dull blade or something when they were cutting these ones. I don't know. Some weird print lines back here. I don't know if this is showing up or if there's too much light, but yeah. Not perfect cards, but again, super cool. Very cool looking. My kid's gonna have a great time with him when he decides if he's, once he's old enough. He's only a couple years old. Well, a couple. He's 3. He's like basically reads and writes already. The kid's crazy. Way smarter than I am. It's gonna be a problem for me. So, making sure to protect the things that may be valuable to him and help him to understand the value in those things now, while I still can, while I'm still smarter than him, which is not going to be for much longer. I think, I don't want him to look at this like a money pit either. So, I got to find that special balance. But I think once he's a little older, I'll get to open these together. But yeah, just the way things were going, I was like, man, I better, if I'm going to get into this with him, we're going to have to start now. Man, it's just crazy. I mean, seeing the videos of the scalpers, reading the stories of people getting in fights over, little products like that. It's just, it kind of boggles my mind. We had nearly unlimited booster packs when I was a kid. I mean, you go into any gas station. I remember we'd be coming home from church, and I would tell my parents, I would say, hey, you know what? I think you need some gas. I think you need to get some gas at the gas station because you're running out. And, that was my cue. Hopefully I had my $3 or $4 in my pocket. And while they're pumping gas, I'd jump out of the car or truck and run in. And, just any pack I could find. I didn't really just differentiate or discriminate by any means. Evil. I'm not going to sleep that. But yeah, it was different times. Very, very different times. I just can't believe how people act now. And I get it. Again, there's seemingly so much untapped value. Man, sometimes I had this problem as a kid too. I just couldn't open these decks. I actually do have, towards the end of my collecting days, I had started to try to save the booster packs, or the booster art. And so I have, one fossil art, one Ampharos, one fossil art, one Neogenesis art, and one, like a Topps, I forget what they were called, but they had, like the 5 shiny cards in them or whatever. Oh, all right, we're halfway there. So I saved one of those. And I'll say, in doing that, I was pretty thrilled. I went up into my parents' attic and found my cards recently and saw that art. And man, the nostalgia punch was like right into the stomach. It felt really cool to see that and just be like, man, I remember saving this and opening this and what it felt like. And, again, that's really, obviously I'm kind of robbing my kid of that now that, but again, he's 3. He's just not ready. We did open some prismatics. These ones being a little more valuable, I'm going to kind of be the guardian of these for him in the meantime until he's ready to, a Shiftry, until he's ready to take that on and be careful with them. And so we got 2 rares here, Marshadow and a Shiftry. Again, I don't think either of these are really special, but we'll sleeve them because they're hollows. Aroma Lady Rescue Carrier. Again, I don't even know what half these cards are these days. I gotta educate myself. When I was into Pokemon, there was 151 cards, or 151 Pokemon, and there wasn't even that many cards, in the base set. Wasn't that many in Jungle, right? So it was easy, slow learning. Now I'm behind the curve, and there's a lot of people that stayed in Pokemon since they were my age, and I'm super, super happy for them. I know that it was probably an investment that they didn't even know they were making into themselves. But, man, I have so much to learn here. So we're halfway through. I think I'm going to stop here for the day or for the night. I'm going to get some sleep. I'll go ahead and sleeve these other 3 hollows. And I think we'll do video number 2. We'll do the other side some point tomorrow. And, yeah, man. Thanks for watching, everybody. Again, the poles. I don't even know if you consider these poles. I would say the only poles would be this Glaceon V, which is also not, I mean, it's kind of a pole, but it's not really a pole. I think the Raichu's cool. It's probably not super valuable. The Sylveon VMAX, I guess, is considered a pole. And I think that the Suicune? Yeah, Suicune. No, not this one, but there is a Suicune, I believe, in this that is considered a pole. So we'll see. I will see you guys on the next one. Again, thanks for watching. Have a great night.